Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dr. Ollie Show, where we will have special guests, hot topics, and unexpected surprises. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the Dr. Ollie Show, where I will be your host on today. I would like to invite you to open your hearts and clear your mind as we dive into our topic. We're going to have a discussion about the guilt is killing me. I have a very special guest here who has a confession that she wants to make, and I just want to be able to have a conversation with her and move forward from there. If you could, put your hands together and help me to welcome Alexis to the stage. Hi, how you been doing?
I've been doing great, and you?
I've been doing good as well. I am so appreciative that you came to just to be a part of this show.
So me, I'm 23. I'm sweet. I'm very shy.
You're very shy?
Outspoken.
Okay.
And stuff like that. I try to do my best and be there for her as much as I possible, but lately I've been failing at it a little bit. I'm trying to make up for it.
Okay, and so we're at a point now that everybody knows that you're dealing with something and you want to be able just to really get it out.
Mm-hmm.
With where you are in your life, would you say that it's like that you just got in a rough spot, or would you say that, I mean, you've been in a rough spot pretty much the entire time? I mean, like throughout all of you got, like as far as your whole friendship with her?
I would say I got into a spot over time. When we first met, everything was peaches and cream. It was perfect. And of course, life hit, struggles in life come around, and I just hit a bump in the road, I guess you could say.
Just hit something,
Yeah.
and that caused issues.
Caused the issue to happen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't know anything about what's about to take place. You haven't shared it as far as with us just yet. And even before I go into that, I want to know, just tell me a little bit just about your personal, childhood. Was it something that maybe, what was it like as a kid?
As a kid, it was fun. It was very fun. And then when you got to high school, that's when all the troubles came.
Okay.
I got bullied. I was always getting in trouble, more of because I wasn't getting much attention at the house.
Okay.
So I would act out in school just to get someone to pay attention to me, like, hey, I'm here.
Okay. And so was she there for you? Was this friend, was she there for you
Yes.
through all of, well, we'll just say through most of that? I know, of course, it was high school that really was probably the biggest part for you. But would you say that she was there for you?
Yeah, she came in my life at a time when I needed her the most. She had protected me from getting bullied from one of the girls. And from that day on, we just bonded, we connected, and we're here today as friends.
Okay. So from that point to this one right here, I want you to share with us first what really has occurred for you to write in and talk about as far as you have something that you're guilty about. Because, I mean, you seem like it's just so hard because you seem like such a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I don't know, I mean, is it relationship status, or is it got something else? Just what could it possibly be?
What happened was I had a family issue with my father, and at the time it happened, I lost my job, and I couldn't afford to be there for him.
Okay.
And stuff like that. And there was an opportunity that came. I didn't think about it. I just did it, and now I'm starting to regret it because not only did it affect me, but it affected someone I love, which is my friend the most.
Okay. So you say opportunity. So was it a good opportunity?
No, I should have honestly thought about it before I did it. It was just a quick, I wasn't thinking, honestly.
Okay. And so I want to ask you to go ahead and just share as far as with the audience, with everyone, what you did. Yeah.
Okay, so I will begin. I was saying that my father, he fell while trying to help on the roof. He's a roofer.
Okay.
And he had to go to the hospital for surgery. And they told us that he needed surgery as soon as possible, or he can possibly be paralyzed for the rest of his life.
Okay.
So once again, I didn't have a job, so I couldn't help him. He didn't have insurance type stuff. So when I was coming over my friend's house, she invited me to just get away. She got away from the kids, and she was like, come on, let's chill, stuff like that. And I was going to ask her then if she could help me out and stuff like that, but my pride got in the way.
You were going to ask who to help you?
Kiana.
Okay.
If she can help me out on helping me pay for my surgery for my father.
Okay.
And stuff like that. But
so you guys about the same age? I mean, what, is she just more well off than you, or?
yeah, she's like a year or two older than me.
Okay.
Around the
Okay.
same age.
Okay. And continue. What happened?
So we got into having fun and stuff like that. Got a couple of drinks in, and it slipped my mind to just what I was dealing with. I was having fun, and then of course I wanted to ask her, but then I got embarrassed. I'm like, I'm a grown woman now. How can I ask another woman for help type stuff? And then I didn't want her to judge me, even though I wasn't sure how she would feel about it. So she left, and when she left to go to the restroom.
Okay, so she just left out of the room that you were in and went to the restroom.
Went out the room and went to the restroom.
Okay.
And she left her purse open, and I regret it, but I just grabbed her ID and one of her cards. And when she left, I made it seem like it was okay and kept going on with the flow so she wouldn't think, let me look at my purse type stuff. So whenever I left, I went to the bank, and I had opened up a new account and applied for a credit card to try to get some of the surgery money I had for my father to help him out.
So you opened up a new account as far as in your name?
In her name.
Okay, how did you do that?
I had her ID and her information from her wallet.
But they would be able to see who you are. I mean, and so, I mean, I'm just trying to see how that works.
Yeah.
So as far as with the ID, they just opened it up still in her name without her being there?
Yeah, in a way.
Okay. So was this with somebody maybe that you possibly knew at the bank, and you had already worked it out to where they was willing to do it? Because I've heard stories like this right here before, and that's kind of the line that they went. I mean, you'd be surprised what people are capable of doing when they're working together. So it was somebody that you already knew that worked at a bank.
Yes.
And they opened it up inside of her name, and then what, you got some hot checks and went that direction with it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's a lot to take in, and so we're going to look at taking a commercial break as of right now, and you've already shared this part, but when we come back, you're going to have to go ahead and fill her in on what took place, and we're just going to listen to her side and just try to get to as far as a conclusion from this right here and go from there. So we'll be back right after this. Welcome back. So we've been hearing a story that has really intrigued, I believe, every listener today. We have Alexis here, and she's stated pretty much her confession. And we have a friend backstage, and we're going to go ahead and bring her out. And Alexis, I just want you to be honest with her, just be for real, and just let her know what took place, where you guys are now, and we'll help you be able to get through this. Let's put our hands together and let's welcome to the stage, Kiana. Hey.
Hi.
So, how are you doing?
Good, how are you guys?
Doing good. So, you two have been friends for quite a while, I see.
Yeah, like 5-6 years.
5 or 6 years, ever since what?
High school, freshman year actually.
Okay, so even before college, like ever since high school?
Yeah.
Okay, and so would you say that your friendship is still pretty sturdy, pretty good as of right now?
Yeah, I would say Alexis is one of my best friends.
She's one of your best friends. So you really don't have any idea as far as why she's brought you here today, do you?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. Well, she has something that she wants to be able to tell you, and she just wants you to hear her out with it. And we'll just discuss it and go from there. But before we do, I wanted to talk to you for a moment as far as with how would you say that your relationship has been, we'll just say this year? Has it been really, I mean, you're smiling, it seemed like as if you guys have a really close relationship.
Yeah,
So,
Alexis and I, we hang out, like, we try to get together like once, twice a week.
Okay.
She hangs out with my kids, we go out.
so you guys see each other all the time.
Yes.
And so ever since high school, it's almost like as if that you're still doing just like you would in high school.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, she has something that she wants to say, so I'm going to go ahead and just open the floor and let you talk.
Good afternoon, girl.
Hi.
I have something I have to tell you that's really been bothering me for a very long time now.
Okay.
But it's a lot, so just try to be open and try to see both sides before you let it get to you completely.
Okay, both sides of what?
Okay, so do you remember when you not too long ago when you went to jail and you did time of identity theft?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that case, I just wanted to let you know that I was the cause of you being in that situation.
What do you mean?
Like, I took over your identity and I needed help with money-wise, so
Is this for real? This is for real? Are you serious?
You're saying is it for real?
Yeah. Is this a joke?
She's really serious about it, and she's wanting to just hear her out, just hear her.
So I went to the bank and
When?
after the night we spent together last, when we was having fun, it was talking and drinking, our last outing together.
Okay.
So I, when you went to the restroom, I reached over in your purse.
You went in my bag.
Yes. I'm sorry. I went in your purse and I got your ID and information. And a couple of days later, I went to the bank. And of course, my homegirl works there. So I asked her to open up an account.
This is a joke.
This is not a joke.
Are you serious, Alexis?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Just let her finish, and then go ahead.
So I got a couple of checks, and I took the money off to help me pay for my father's surgery. He injured himself not too long ago, and he doesn't have insurance, as you know. We're poor, and not to mention also that I lost my job, so I couldn't physically put in overtime and help pay for it out of my own pocket.
So did you wrote as far as you opened an account, and then it was inside of her name. You had an extra person work at the bank to help you with that.
Yes, sir.
And then you got checks that was in her name, and you was writing pretty much hot checks and cashing them, I guess, at some form of cashing place or trying to do some, I don't know how it really works now, but it's something along those lines. And how much would you say that it was?
It was honestly around close to 10 grand.
About $10,000. And when she tried to, how did we get to the point where she even found out? I mean, what happened with her? I mean,
I got arrested.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did you get arrested?
I guess there were hot checks that were bouncing, and I got arrested at my work, Alexis, and you know that. And you came over, you've talked to me about this? Are you serious? This is for real? You were the one that was stealing money from me. When you know that I would come help you. I've helped you. I came and saw your dad in the hospital. Why did you do this to me?
It wasn't that I did it intentionally. It just happened, and I was in a bind, and I honestly didn't know how to ask you for help. I just did it. And I'm sorry.
I don't know. No. You need to say more than you're sorry. What you did is a crime, Alexis. You should have been the one in jail.
Yeah, I agree.
And why would you bring me here to tell me this? Why are we here? I'm so lost. I don't get it.
Well, she wanted you to come on the show to be able to get as far as support.
Yeah, I just needed extra help. I mean, on my own, I was just gonna hide and just let it go to the grave. But I just needed, because it was killing me consciously, and it's getting to the point where it's like, I can't keep looking at you, knowing that I did so much pain towards you, and I put you behind bars. I took you away from your family.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, the guilt was killing me, honestly. So I just had to say something. So I reached out to him for the extra help to push me to get to this point where I could openly confess to you.
But you don't need anyone to push you to reach in my bag and steal $10,000 from me, take me away from my family. Alexis.
I know. Oh, with that, like I said, it wasn't planned. It got to the point where it was overwhelming. And I went to your house with the right conscience to ask you. But over time, I just didn't know how.
So let me ask you this: was it a mixture? It's really touchy as of right now. But was it a mixture of some of your money and then you also opened an account as well? Or I mean, I'm just trying to put the pieces together with all of this. So you had some money,
Correct.
and that came up missing somehow.
Yeah.
And what else? And then you open this account up and just start writing checks that's insanely like nobody's gonna care.
Yes, it started off with just, I needed a little bit until I was able to get a job.
Okay.
But it got to the point where I got carried away and I kept going.
How do you get carried away?
It was so easy.
She should have gone to jail.
Oh wow.
She should be the one that was in jail. I totally agree.
Okay, so the truth is that she's here today, and she's coming to ask for forgiveness. And I know this right here may be hard for you, but how are you feeling as of now that she's confessed to you? She's told you where she is, just in her heart, personally.
I don't even want to be here, honestly. I would like to leave because, yeah, you can come and tell me the truth now, but you've looked me in the face and lied to me for so long. How would you even consider me a friend? I don't think I could trust you at all. Absolutely not. I could not forgive her.
And I understand. I understand that I did a lot of damage, and I know it's not going to take a couple of hours or a couple of minutes for you to forgive me, but I just wanted to let you know what I did in hopes that you will one day forgive me. I want to make up for it. I can't make up for the time I took away from you and your kids, but I'm going to pay you back as soon as I can.
How soon?
Right now, I'm just trying to get a job. As you know, it's kind of been hard. That stuff. So once I get a job, and of course, as soon as I get the money, I'm gonna slowly and surely pay back. Just be patient for me. I'm so sorry.
I can tell you're having a hard time just digesting.
I don't even believe this is real. I can't believe it.
Okay. It really is. I mean, right now, she is, I can tell she is taking a lot out of her just to be able to fill you in and just to say this, which I understand on your point, on your side, that it's taken a lot just to receive everything that she's saying. But honestly, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't a real confession that she wanted to be able to make as of now. I mean, you have every right to be upset. You have every right to be frustrated and mad. Mm-hmm. But what I've learned is, unless it's no way of coming back from something, if somebody has been shot, killed, or whatever, and it's like, I can never get somebody that passed away back. This right here, I think every situation has a way to, as far as, to kind of be worked out somehow. And I'm not saying that I'm taking her side. I want you to know that right there. I'm not saying that I'm taking her side at all. And I'm not necessarily saying that I'm totally taking your, I'm just here to help you guys maybe possibly just come up with a conclusion and see. But I can tell right now that it's getting pretty warm inside of here, and both of you let's just take some time out and just think about what I'm saying as of right now, and we will come back and conclude from there. We're going to take a commercial break. That's what we're going to do. And when we come back, then I will give some final words, allow both of you to give some final words, and we'll conclude from there. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. So we've had a very good conversation on today, and it's been very interesting from Alexis and Kiana, both of them explaining just how they felt, what has taken place, and Alexis really confessing and just expressing her thoughts about the whole situation. So, Alexis, what is something that you would like to be able to tell her? As we've discussed it, she's here right now on the show. If you could leave some words with her about how you really feel about all of this.
I truly see that I really hurt you in a very hurtful way. You honestly didn't deserve this, and I regret it. I swear I do. I regret it a lot. And over time, if you do decide to forgive me, which I hope you really do, I would never do this ever again. I would never betray you. I would never go against your back with anything. I just want to make up for my wrongdoing.
Okay. And so she's saying that she really wants to make up for it. What could you say? You hear her, I mean, it's just like godly sorry about all of this. So what would you say that she could do, if there's anything, to be able to make up for it? And how do you feel about all of this now that you know the truth?
Honestly, I feel betrayed. I feel disgusted. I think what you could do is leave my life and never talk to me again. I've already recouped the money. I've already paid all the lawyer fees. I don't need anything back from you. Honestly, I don't want anything to do with you, Alexis.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I leave?
Well, so do you feel like as if there's any hope?
No, absolutely not. No, there is no way.
There's no way that we could, even with you being here on the show. I mean, that's what I'm here for, to be able to maybe draw some form of, if there's just a little bit of light out of this. I mean, you guys were friends for so long, and just to say that I'm going to throw all of this away now, it would be, to me, it's a crying shame. I mean, we're here and we're in the world of being as far as forgiving. So is there anything that she possibly can do? I mean, you see that she's really sincere about all of it.
Currently, no, not right now. There's no way. I can't see that in the future.
So you're looking at it as if that it's just too soon as of right now.
Yeah, if anything, it's going to take time. And it's really easy for you to sit up here in a suit and tell me that I should forgive her. You don't know what's happened. Have you had someone do this to you?
No.
Have you been to jail?
No.
Have you had $1,000 stolen from you? Were you arrested at your job?
No.
Exactly.
Okay. And but even though I've never been through it, I'll put it like this: I still can feel her pain. I feel your pain. I see. I mean, her tears. I appreciate both of you coming. I feel like this is the open door, even though we haven't fully got to a conclusion from it. You did make a statement, and you said that maybe over a period of time, and you have to understand that time, it may not be right now. I mean, it may not be this month. It may not be this year. It may take her just as long, I mean, as it did for you to be able to come out and just to be able to feel her in on all of this. I mean, it wasn't within the last 6 months this happened. So that means that you've held it in for at least that time frame. Mm-hmm. And so we're talking about all year long, you've been holding something in, and she's just now finding out. It may take her that long, if not longer, to be able to get to forgiveness if she makes it to that point. And I understand that you're hurt about it. I understand that you're truly hurt about it. But at the same time, I just appreciate you coming and telling the story and accepting what she's saying. I don't know if that makes it better.
It doesn't.
But I appreciate both of you, Alexis and Kiana, both of you coming here to the show just to give as far as your thoughts about all of this. And if there's anything that we can do here at the Dr. Ollie Show to be able to maybe just make the burden a little bit lighter, then you have our information. I mean, you're here right now. We can talk after the show is over with, whatever we need to pretty much do to just kind of help both of you get past this right here. Okay?
Are we done?
We're just about done.
Okay.
And so that's pretty much it. So to someone that may be watching, you may be dealing with something, you may be guilty, you may want to know if someone else is guilty about the things that they have done, and it could be something that you're just questioning. I don't know. But what I do know is that here at the Dr. Ollie Show, we're always here with an open heart, open mind, ready to be able to receive and listen to what you have to say and help you be able to get to a conclusion from all of this. So until we meet again, let's continue to talk, let's listen, and let's always love. Until next time, thank you, and God bless.